Come for some good soup.
Welcome to the Good Soup Live.
Good soup line. All I ever think about is good soup line. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs. Where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The good soup line. All I ever think about is good soup line. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs. Where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The Good Soup Line.
The Good Soup is live at the one and only Spot Castle in Leonardo, New Jersey.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Good Soup Live. We are finally back as the original trio. To my right is the amazing Angelina Moretti, a.k.a. Ginger Snaps. To her right, the one and only John Will Young, a.k.a. Finger Cuffs. And a special shout out, I don't know if you guys caught it at the end of the intro video or in the top corner of our screen momentarily. We have a new logo. Thank you to Chris McDonald and Chrissy Wiseman of Emerald Angel Comics. They hooked us up with an awesome logo. It's animated. It's going to be really cool. And I like it a lot.
I can confirm that those children are indeed the best.
They really are. They really are. And you know, so no more 1990s blocky dented can. We've gone to a much slimmer, cooler. We're trying to get in touch with the youth.
So maybe when you get this one tattooed, people won't keep calling him Tally from South Park.
Why you got it? That you know that hurts my soul when you say shit like that, man. He doesn't look like fucking Tally.
Yeah, he does.
He was a little bit.
You definitely have Tally tattooed on you.
A little bit.
We'll get him touched up a little bit and make him look like a soup can. What are you doing?
I made the topic. Let's go. See, here it is. We take a fucking week off, and here I am, shit in the bed, just screwing everything up. The topic list went by. I had to fix it. Johnny, how are you? How was your week? I mean, big day for you on Sunday, right?
God's got beef with
like
Johnny.
2
Why
weeks
God
ago?
got beef
That
with
was
Johnny?
Wasn't that 2 weeks ago? Not
2 weeks ago.
was
I'm
it
sorry.
2 weeks ago? Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
Wasn't it last
2
week?
weeks?
Yeah, it wasn't this past Sunday. It was the Sunday before.
But it was still.
It was my birthday weekend. Let's talk about
Oh yeah,
that.
happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't forget to bring up a towel.
Merry belated
from
birthday.
Matt Leonard.
Ah, thank you.
Sop up all the soup.
The yeah, that was
It runs
wild.
down your face if you're a slob like me. Anyway,
Let's
go
talk
ahead.
about.
That was.
But as I was saying,
that was,
God's got beef with Johnny.
Why? Why does God have beef?
Johnny left me hanging in the parking lot today.
Oh, what?
I had I had a rough day, man. I was running to my truck to smoke a cigar.
And I went to give him a fist bump. And he left my fucking fist hanging.
You left.
My
You
bad.
left the fist of the Almighty hanging.
Oh man, I'll have
Did
to.
you smite him?
I'll give you a
Yeah,
hug
smoke.
Nah,
before
I
leave.
chose to roast him instead.
Huh?
I chose to roast him instead.
Nice.
But no, here's my question for the panel.
Go ahead.
What is the appropriate punishment for being left hanging?
Ooh.
Like, moving forward.
I think.
Because once this is decreed,
I think you should slap him on the ass from the rest of the time you see him until you guys, one of you dies or winds up in a nursing
I was
home.
thinking about.
No
I
more
was thinking
fist bumps
about
for you. You
buying
get treated.
buying him some lunch.
I'm gonna say you disrespect somebody on the fist bump though, Johnny, and I feel like the
I
rest of
didn't.
you
You know what I
gotta be
mean?
treated
I was kind of like. It was. Yeah. I'll buy you some lunch.
Now, so you're willing to disrespect the good soup gods and not.
I feel like
not
a
there.
flick to the
But what
balls
would
is more appropriate.
I mean, not to bring back traumatic memories for you, Johnny, but do you think you'd leave Tyson hanging like that or what?
Oh
Johnny,
no,
I
not
can
Tyson.
confirm to my child, I will take your lunch off her. The Almighty has spoken.
Ask
We'll
about
go to,
since he wants to act like a Chrissy
We'll go
Wiseman.
to Mr. Pizza Slice.
Chrissy Wiseman said that you get ass slaps from now on because you want to act like a little sissy girl.
Oh, you know what I was watching? I was watching My Boss's Daughter with Ashton
Kutcher?
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher.
And he said, what was it called? Folliculitis?
Folliculitis? The red ass?
That was
had a
actually
friend-
funny. And
Yo,
the
we had
fucking
a
owl.
friend that
The
had
owl
that.
was funny, man. The owl. That was actually kind of funny. It was
a
stupid,
decent
but
movie.
funny.
I had a buddy in high school who had folliculitis, and we called him Pink. I swear to God,
Or
that's what's his nickname.
Like a baboon has like a really red,
You're overdue for a smiting, Bill
A
Bosa.
smotin'.
a red raw butt. The
What?
No, but listen. Let me tell you about.
And we're off.
Let me tell you about last Sunday, right?
Yeah,
so that
we
was.
wanna hear about it.
No. I'm just going to say that it was.
do wanna
There
hear
was.
about
There was a lot of people, and it wasn't my anxiety or my nerves so much. I mean, I was feeling it was my ears. So my ears are getting worse, and my anxiety is getting better. It's still fucked up.
No, that
though.
makes exact sense
Yeah,
to
it
me.
does
The less
make
you
sense.
hear, the calmer you are.
No,
just keep
no,
on the
no. I
background.
just can't. Now there's like, I'm not saying there's like important people trying to talk to me, but I'm just like, I don't know. So go figure, right? My nerves are getting a little better, and now my fucking my hearing's getting worse.
I'm sorry, Johnny. My hearing's for shit, and I have a feeling pretty soon it's going to get much worse. But
Oh, Matt, we're gonna do that tonight.
the what?
The game show prizes.
Yes, we are going to talk about. Actually, we can talk about that right now. So this is what we have decided to do due to the overwhelming response by our fans during the Good Super Mega Trivia Slam, which you
I
killed
am
me.
so
you son of
pissed
a-
that I
Oh,
had
yeah,
to
that
be
was,
a board
that
meeting.
was,
You fucked me up in that game, bro.
No, that was
Yeah,
just.
it was great to
come
watch.
on, multiple
Oh my God,
choice.
was it?
That was like the SATs, right? Sort of, kind of.
See.
So what I think we're gonna
See.
do is because I goaded everybody into voting for me. It was, and then I let them
And you
down.
were a
in
major
big way.
disappointment. And
So here's
letdown.
what we're gonna do. Everybody who entered is winning. You guys are all gonna get a prize pack. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw some stuff from Draft Stop in there. We're gonna throw some stuff from our Smokeland sponsor in there. There's gonna be some good suit pictures. There
You
might
get
be
some of the
good...
shitty stickers that we just got. I'm not real
Why
happy
you want
about.
to the shitty sticker? You guys want our No, I'm kidding. You guys are gonna get a bunch of stuff from there. I will try to get some of the pictures autographed, but in the meantime, you will definitely get our autographs on them for sure. And I'll send them out probably in like 2 weeks, and that's only because
The Draft Stop stuff is heavy,
And
so
there's a
we
lot
have
of
to
you.
kind of there's
so
a lot
I have
of
to
you.
budget because shipping
It's
is going to be
between
expensive.
2 and 5 pounds per weighted piece. So you have to remember they're a little on the heavy side. So
What we are going to do though is because I've been off for a week and a half. I had a little bit of a midlife crisis, anxiety issue.
Yeah, but
What do you wanna
just
call it?
You gotta work through it, man. You gotta work through
I'm
it.
working through it. But because of that, I didn't really get a whole lot done this week, and I apologize for that. So what we will do is I will be putting up a post probably tomorrow on the Facebook group, on the TikTok, and on everything, telling you guys where to send your
All of your addresses.
your address and your info so I can get you out the prizes. I know who entered, but the reality is even Shay did not. She forgot to pick a team because she was greening out like I often do, and I have a heart for that. So Shay, you win too.
which one? Shea Brock
all
or
right,
Shea
Shay.
Lagares?
Lagares.
Okay.
So you win. Anybody who was there, it gets the prize pack.
I wasn't here. I wasn't here because I was at a board meeting. Yeah.
No,
but I
I did-
actually stayed late at my job to watch the remainder of the Super Mega Trivia Slam Clerks Edition, and I was goading Bill on, and Johnny, you were kicking his ass, and then I switched
No,
teams. and
no,
started
it was
goading
just-
for
it
you.
was-
Yes, I did because I was.
You
ready.
left your husband in the trenches taking bullets.
I think he let me win.
I didn't let you win,
No,
bro.
he didn't let you win. He would not- he's competitive
how
as
was I
fuck.
supposed to know that movie was supposed to be filmed? And that's what I don't understand. The movie's supposed to be filmed from the angle of the CCTV cam. The angle changes 7,000 times in that movie.
Here's a perfect segue for you. Matt asked if you bought another big wheel for your crisis.
Stop. So, yes, Matt, I did not buy another big wheel for my crisis. Part of my crisis was the fact that my current big wheel, my drift trike, was basically robbed by somebody who was supposed to make decals for the show for the back of our cars. I let them take the trike, and they fucked me and disappeared. So I was part of it, but no, I did not. I did something much, much, much more. What's
Worse? Worse?
It's not worse. Don't say it like that. It's not. I don't feel like it's worse. I feel like it's not really dangerous. You know what it really is?
Are we going to get into it?
I don't know if we're going to get into it, babe, but what I'm actually kind of thinking is it's more about...
Okay.
Yep.
No, it's not.
So I am... I just signed up. I signed up to
hell
take
was that?
pilot lessons. I'm actually going to learn to fly a plane. I start Wednesday.
Well, just make sure you get your. I want to see the actual license.
And
I got my Top Gun shirt.
Before
You
I
made that whole ass video. You got aviators, and you wore the shirt just to reveal that corny ass announcement.
Bitch, this is the most exciting shit I've done in years.
I have to see the paperwork before I get
You
in any
midlife
airplane
crisis having
review.
motherfucker.
I want him to tell the story of the flight school
here we
he went
go.
to.
All right.
Actually, but wait, hey. God's actually happy for you. That's
I
fucking
thought it was
dope.
cool, man. Yeah, no, I knew you were
dope.
busting balls. Comments. So, yes, I've decided I want to take pilot lessons, and it's not even I mean, it's an ADHD hyperfixation to the max, full on. I mean, I've watched Top Gun Maverick like 7 fucking times.
Do you feel the need for speed or weed?
A little bit of both, man. I find they mix well. No, so I went to the flight school that I'm going to take my lessons.
It's
at.
not in Fighter Town. It's in English Town.
Yes.
And it's not Top Gun. It's Worst Gun.
Oh, it's not that bad. All right, listen. So the school I'm going to
Just
may
open.
or may have not had a couple planes go down recently. There was only 3 in the last couple months.
Are you going to be Sully Sullenberger's son?
Who? Is
Sully.
that guy who landed it? Oh, Jesus fucking
They
Christ.
did show
it's
him they
Sully.
have a pontoon plane there. There's
Look,
no water in English Town.
he landed it on the Hudson River, and look, he landed it with the ass down.
Okay, but
it's
tell
yeah,
them-
because he was in the fucking front.
Why don't you tell them why the planes went down?
I mean, all right. So it's a Russian-owned school. So the lady goes to me like this. She's like, no. She's like,
Wait a minute, 9/11 was yesterday, bro. Too
I know.
soon?
Call sign
Too
would
soon?
be
No, it's
ducks
not. This
instead of
isn't too
goose.
soon. This is why the school itself, they had 2 planes go down.
my fucking call sign is not duck. You will call me a dented fucking Maverick, and you'll like it.
Nope, it's duck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're definitely
Instead
gonna
of
call you
Iceman,
Duck.
it's Soup Man.
Pretty much.
So yeah, I go to the flight school and I'm talking to them like, so how dangerous is this? And she's like, no. She's like, only 3 planes ever go down. I looked it up.
Qantas?
It was 3 in the last 3 months, and here's the reasons. Ready? The first
They're
one.
Cessnas, single-engine Cessnas.
Yeah, it's just like it's just, the one I'm gonna be flying is a 1964.
planes.
It's old as fuck. I mean, like it's old. I was like, whoo. But you have to do it this way. You can't get your commercial license to run anything. Like I'm not talking about. I don't want to run 757s and shit like that, but I do want to run like twin-engine jet Cessnas. Like so, that's not really a Cessna. G5.
That's a Gulfstream. That's like
What about?
No, okay.
All right, so Top Gun with Tom Cruise, right? There was
Denton
two.
Murdoch, yes,
What was
Chrissy.
the other one where he was flying planes and dropping cocaine in the?
Blow.
No,
That's
not
like
Blow.
Tom Cruise.
Not
That's
Blow.
fucking Johnny Depp.
No. It was Tom Cruise, and he was delivering. He was
He was running drugs in a plane?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
I don't know.
That was what the hell's the name of the movie? Somebody will pop it up. It was
Dented
only
Murdoch. I could see Murdoch from the A-Team. That actually fits. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to learn how to do a
What
helicopter.
movie? What movie
it was
are we
it was
talking
all right.
about?
Let me think. It was he was delivering for the cartel, and he would like drop the bundles of coke over the swamp, and they would come pick it up, and it was only a few years ago, the movie. I want to say somebody should know it, right?
Does anybody in the comments know what
Does anybody
movie
know
Johnny's
what we're
talking?
talking about?
It's that movie with the guy.
American Made.
There it is.
Yes.
I've never seen this trash.
That's a good movie. It's actually funny. He
I've
crashes.
never seen
It's
this
funny
trash.
because he crashes in this neighborhood with the plane, and,
Right.
and it's loaded with cocaine.
Is
and
it
he,
a
and he
Cessna?
jumps out. He jumps out of the plane. He's covered in cocaine,
No.
and he steals the kid. He takes the kid's bicycle in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
and he hands the kid I don't know, like 50 grand. He's like, "Here, kid, thanks for the bike."
It's based on
and
a
he's,
true
meanwhile, he's covered
story.
with cocaine.
Oh no. Well, check it out. That's dope. But yeah, so
Yeah.
she says that the only 3 planes have ever crashed, and I was like, all right, well, why? And she's like, well, first one, student, no, listen, pig-headed. And all fairness, there was a video of it on YouTube of that crash, and it wasn't all right. First off, all 3 crashes, no one got hurt, and I mean not an injury at all. Not
It was a
cut.
teenager, wasn't
The
it?
teenager who crashed, he came down, he hit the runway and bounced, and he tried to pull up and bail on the landing and circle back around, but he didn't throttle up. So when he pulled back, the plane just, I mean, it tried to go up and it just bogged and was like. The other one, and this is how she put it, so I don't want to get, I want no shit from anybody. She said, the other one, a little screw just come out. And the plane burst into flames. But
I'm like, there's
nobody
just
got
one
hurt.
screw held it all together. That's where he's going to flight school.
That's where I'm going to flight school.
One screw holding it all together.
Well, listen,
but isn't that how they
if
live our fucking lives
if
at
you
this
learn
point?
how to fly,
You're gonna go up with him,
and
Johnny?
yes, I will, and we'll have the,
the
but I'm
flying
gonna
suit?
wear a parachute.
You can't wear. All right, so listen. First off, in a Cessna, it's like
You
sitting in
can
a
wear a parachute.
Volkswagen. You're not wearing a parachute.
Yeah, well,
okay.
I'm gonna have one
and more
very,
importantly,
very
you're
close
not,
by.
You're not high enough to jump. You're gonna die, son.
So
Or I'll put
we'll
then I'll
take,
put one of
the
those.
podcast in the air.
So Johnny, what'll happen is, wait, ready? Here we go.
those,
Wait. I'm gonna put my glasses on for this. Here we go.
No,
Johnny.
what are those? You ever see like where they have like the people get inside that like bubble and the bulls are like hitting you and like you're flying? It's like they go down.
yeah,
Sometimes they
yeah,
go
I
down
know
mountains. They
jumping.
roll down. But you're safe.
It's a big plastic ball, and you fucking go blast.
I'll wear that.
That
and
you
then-
could do.
Yeah. Then
So
I'll
Johnny,
bounce.
but here's what you need to know is, so we're gonna go up, and if at any point during the flight we lose one of the engines, I'm gonna go inverted. And
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No, Johnny, there's only one engine on a Cessna, and if we lose it, we're gonna die.
So
100%.
So my dad worked for TWA for a lot of years. I probably said it already, but he worked for TWA for a lot of years, and he said, listen, if you ever, if the plane ever goes down, starts going down, just look out the window, and as soon as you're gonna hit the ground, jump up in the air.
That's like when an elevator falls.
Yeah, and I don't know if that. And then another time he fueled the planes, so he would, the mechanics. He was like close with the mechanics and stuff. They were all like kind of different unions, but like they all work together on the. So he sees the plane's getting ready to go. They just fueled it. The mechanics checked it out, and my dad saw a gash in the front tire, like that. I mean, a bad gash where it. Yeah. So what they did was the mechanics, instead of changing a tire, they pulled the plane forward.
And put
So
duct tape on it.
the gash would roll underneath.
And nobody saw it?
So when the pilot, when they get kick the tires and light the fires, that's because the pilot has to walk around the plane
You're doing pre-inspection.
and
Yeah.
kick the tires basically before he lights the engines, and the gash was underneath where he didn't see it. Or he would have saw it if they didn't pull it forward. That's pretty bad. That's TWA.
Full
and-
sketchy.
TWA's out of business.
So when I was talking to them about the whole thing with the flight check for these things and all that, and then I decided to go on and watch. I watched in the plane. Cessna C-172 is the same thing. I'll be flying the exact same plane. It's a 1964. The fucking thing's 85 years old. So I watched the video from inside.
What math are you doing? No. 1960.
It's called funny fucking math, Ange, and it makes the joke
funny math.
better.
Why don't you listen? Why don't you find out? Go to Alaire Airport. You know where Alaire Airport is?
Yeah, I went to
Yeah.
Alaire already. So
It's right off. It's right off of 34. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
over on.
Yeah, we're not gonna do Alaire.
No. I'm just saying. Go to Alaire and you have a couple GoPros, right?
I have.
What, stick it on a plane illegally and watch it fly?
No. We'll go. We'll skydive. But
No.
you have to. The first time you skydive, you have
I
to
went
do.
skydiving.
Sorry,
You
sir.
have to. You have
I
to
do not jump out of planes, sir. I fly them. Thank you very much.
You're such a douche.
Listen, we'll skydive first and see how you feel. When was the last time you were in a
I
plane?
won't skydive,
He doesn't really
buddy.
go. Well, this is why he's going up Wednesday to see if he likes it. He has an
Oh
instructor.
Jesus Christ! You want to tell them what sparked this? All right, listen. So
When was the
top-
last time you were on an actual,
once
20
ever in my
years
life,
ago?
and it was 20 years ago, and it was a 737. So this
He's
is gonna be
going up in a
different.
single-engine Cessna.
Bro, I
That's
watched the
loud as
videos
fuck.
of these things. Did you watch the video?
I've
The
been
whole
in 'em.
video
They suck.
is like that's it. That's all
well,
you
you
see
just
is
gotta,
them shaking around.
Yeah, try it out.
you should try a helicopter first and see if you like that. That's probably a
So
little smoother.
that was the idea. Originally, it was helicopter, right? But here's the problem. Believe it or not, it's $278 per lesson for me to go up for an hour. On
And
a
how
plane.
many lessons do you need? Like 40?
You need 50 hours.
So it's, say it one more time. It's
$200.
$275 an
No,
hour.
it's only $275 for your first 3, because then you have the instructor with you. After your first 3, you're still learning, but you're solo, so you go by yourself.
Isn't that awesome?
They're gonna give you a plane. They're gonna let you fly a
I've said
plane
the
after
same
three times going up by yourself.
I think so. I think that's how it works. 3 times in 5 hours of classroom. Yeah, that.
And
Can't go wrong,
How about
right?
how about the written test? Is that
There is no written test until after you're done with all your hours. Then you take the written test. Then you get your pilot license.
do you have to pay up front just in case the?
Just each lesson. Like you pay when you leave.
I thought they'd want all 3 just in case when
That
you go
place
up by
will go out
yourself.
of business. This place is gonna be out of business in like a week.
Not going to be out of business in a week.
A little
They're
screw.
very
It
professional.
went loose and the plane went.
They're very professional there.
Yes, they
All
are.
right. Well, it sounds
drove over there today.
it's you really want to do it. So I'd
No,
go
let
for
me
it.
look at it like this, man. I've got myself pretty gassed up on this one, so we're at least going to do the first one. So Wednesday we'll decide whether I'm going to get
And
my
you guys will
pilot's
hear about
license,
it
or if
all
I
next week.
if I get all the way up into the clouds, into the atmosphere, and if you will, and I'm like, wow,
Nauseous?
this sucks.
Do you
and
get
I-
nauseous?
No. But I also, man, I can captain up to a 48-foot boat with 60 people on it. Like I have my license for that. I could ride a motorcycle. I could drive 18-wheelers. I mean, this is the only thing I don't know how to drive.
Are you
He has
are
to
you gonna
accomplish it.
smoke before you go up?
No.
No, I'm not fucking crazy, kid.
Don't you? What's that Ozzy song? Flying High Again.
I mean, I'll smoke on the way down if it's not at an airport. You know what I mean? Like, 12,000 feet up there. I'll be like, well,
I don't know. The props
your
just stopped
nerves.
working.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to take a gummy or something, but your nerves. Are your nerves gonna be all right?
man, honestly.
I'm not telling
Sober?
you to take a gummy, but take a
So
gummy.
oddly enough, man, like believe it or not, like stuff like that, I do really well with, man. I've always had. That's the same reason why I'm good.
It's a
in an
dopamine
ambulance.
surge. That's
When-
why
when
you're
I'm in
getting
an
your
ambulance and I'm
surge.
doing
Yeah,
a
you're
100,
good. The time I saw you downtown, you were freaking half your body was out the window. You're like, yo,
Johnny! Johnny!
the person in the back is like, oh my god.
Stick 'em
It was
back
like
in.
The
remember-
place in the back didn't know what fucking planet she was on. You're fine.
Yeah, but now you drive. You don't drive people that are
No,
like,
no, no.
old
I do
and-
real work now.
Yeah.
I work
We
for.
haven't talked about that. Let's talk
I
about
went
you
back
returning to
work.
EMS.
Don't say where.
I'm not even saying where you're gonna work.
I can't tell you guys where I work, but I went back to work. I went back to doing real EMS. So I am actually doing like full-blown 911s for an actual.
How about have you had any gunshot calls yet?
No, not.
No.
Well, I mean, they did. I didn't, but no, not in the area I work, dude. There's not really too many of those. A lot of. I mean, it was crazy though, man. There were a lot of real calls. Some cardiac stuff, a stroke, 2 codes. An OD. I mean, like,
Yeah, I
it was a
definitely.
day.
You know, if I had a choice between a stroke and a heart attack, even if it was like the Widowmaker, the worst heart attack you could have, I'd take the worst heart attack.
I hate
over
to
a
break
stroke.
I hate to break your heart on this, man, but most
Strokes, you make it.
what?
Most strokes,
No,
you
no,
have a
most-
chance. but
Depends
you
on
aren't
what
sure.
side.
Most heart attacks, Widowmaker or not, are still fucking terrible. I mean, none of it's good, bro. You're literally
Yeah,
just
but you
blowing
can
a heart
just they
muscle
can
out.
they can if they save you in time. If you make it with the heart attack, they put a couple stents in. You have to eat a little better. You know,
a
take some
little
pills.
better.
Take some pills. But what
sound
about
like
the
my
stroke? The
grandfather.
stroke, you're all banged up. That's your brain,
Not
man,
necessarily.
right?
It depends on what side it's on.
My
You have a left
grandfather-
or right.
my grandfather had
Hemorrhagic, neurogenic.
Well, my
Yeah,
grandfather
yeah, I
blew
mean,
his
that's,
Widowmaker, and then he literally, as he was screwing a Marlboro into his lips, he's like, I just drank 2 glasses of water. Oh, fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, some people have genes of, you know what I mean? My buddy's father is like just turned 80 years old, and he's been smoking like 3 packs of cigarettes a day since he's
Birth.
been like 14,
Okay.
and he's 80 years old.
Let's talk about my family with their awesome cardiac history and stroke history and everything else. My dad's had like 2 or 3 heart attacks, a couple strokes, and he just keeps going.
You better be
Is he-
careful.
is he-
He
is he-
watches this
I
fucking
know
show.
he watches
Does he function? I mean, is
Yeah,
he,
no, he's fine.
Does he
Last
work?
year on my
He still
birthday,
works?
last year he was at work and he had a hemorrhagic stroke.
He had
was
a
an
he had a
AFib,
left-sided hemorrhagic stroke,
and
he had COVID.
And he
at
had
the same
COVID at the
time.
same
Real
time.
COVID, not that watered down bullshit we got now. I'm
we
talking
got
like
COVID. The COVID I had was kind of like, you know,
the Everclear of COVID,
well,
if you will.
he ended up having to be taken to Jefferson in Philadelphia from like northern Delaware.
Airlifted.
From northern Delaware, and had to go, and he was in the hospital for like a week and a half. He ended up getting TPA when he got there because it was within 90 minutes of having the stroke. Like, I'm just like, really? Are we going to do this again?
Yep.
Like, I love my dad to death, and I really do, but he does not eat healthy, and he has a poor cardiac history. And me being a former cardiac nurse, yes, it sucks. And when you see it, and like, I don't know which one's worse, the heart attack or the stroke. They're both equally as shitty. I don't want that.
No, but
on
I just feel if the heart attack is caught in time, you can almost live a semi-life. But the stroke is going to fuck up your brain.
It
Depends on how bad of a
depends
stroke.
on what kind of stroke it is.
Well,
it
like,
could be an ocular stroke.
The
it could
biggest
be
thing
all kinds of
that
stuff.
matters is
CIA.
how long the blood flow is disrupted to your brain. That's what matters.
What did this is fucked up. I was watching the roast of somebody.
These stories are the best. They always start off with something like, "This shit is fucking crazy."
This all right. So Jeff Ross, you know who Jeff Ross is?
Yes, I know
right?
who
I
Jeff
can say
Ross
Jeff
is.
Ross. He's funny. He makes me laugh.
The roast master, right?
He's hard. He's hardcore. So he was talking about Gary Coleman, and Gary Coleman died, a while ago. Had to be, a while ago. He wasn't, and so he died of some sort of, hemorrhage, like some sort of brain hemorrhage,
Aneurysm, maybe,
and could have been some sort of aneurysm. And Jeff Ross is like, that was a different stroke.
Oh, I mean, that's.
That was nasty, right?
What's going on, Grateful Color Art Studio?
I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, I want to
I'm
thank
sorry.
Danielle here. No, that's actually a really good joke.
Oh yeah. You didn't bring it though. You forgot.
No, I totally forgot. Danielle, I forgot to bring Jack Skellington with me. So Danielle sent me a birthday present, and it was a wooden. It's one of her wooden paintings of Jack Skellington.
Which is Angie's thing.
I'm wearing Jack Skellington.
Angie
right now.
is so obsessed with Jack Skellington that when I married her, so we didn't have a lot of money. So what I did was I had a winery that let me use their room for free. And I brought in
Fox Hollow?
No, this was down.
This was down at
Broken Spoke in Maryland.
Broken Spoke in Maryland. It was
And
across street from
I
my
brought
house.
like $1,100 worth of DJ equipment and lights and fog machines, and I built every decoration for the whole wedding. It
was all Tim Burton
Everything was all
themed.
Tim Burton, but I custom built like even the Beetlejuice fireplace. I built one.
And he
for
made
her.
the little clay sculptures from Beetlejuice.
What about the shrimp cocktail that came out of the?
He didn't make that one, but he made the one. No, I
That shit
have
would
it
have
at
been a
home.
little tough, bro. I
The
mean,
one
what
that
the fuck?
the one that wraps around her. And
I made that. Yeah,
he
I had-
made that
What
one.
were the things in the desert? The things coming.
Sandworm?
Sandworms.
Oh, you know what I was watching last night, dude? I had it. My girl was like, "Leave it on, leave it on."
Porn.
Say again.
Porn.
No. That's
Sorry.
funny.
Tara.
That's funny because it's more. Well, I'll get to that. Maybe so we're watching The Fly.
With Jeff Goldblum.
Oh my! And
Oh,
he was
that
in,
movie was fucking trash.
Oh my God,
The
dude!
Fly?
The Fly.
I haven't seen
could
that
not-
in forever.
You better not disrespect that movie again, or I'll cancel your own show.
I've seen it plenty of times, but I was watching it last night for some reason, and I'm like, and it was cool at first when he was just, he was like, he was banging her, and she couldn't handle it, so he had to go get another chick, and then he was banging her, broke the guy's arm in the bar, arm wrestle.
Yeah, that scene.
And he goes,
haunts
but then
my
he started
nightmare.
turning, and when he's chewing on he just bites his fingernail,
bites him off.
and then all of a sudden everything starts falling off him. I was like, I can't, you know what I mean? It's a good movie, but I just couldn't.
I can't.
And then he's puking. Doesn't he puke on the guy's hand?
Yeah, he does, but
And-
it's
and-
like that, like slimy, like stringy, like when they do like the break of the arm and then nails popping on.
Were we just talking about that he would know?
He went through, man. He went through, and there was a freaking you know what I mean? The monkey was like looking at him, and the monkey was like, I think the monkey saw the fly. And then when he went through, the freaking fly snuck into the pod.
Into that little pod thing.
Yeah, and that was.
What was the name of the
I
movie?
got it.
Dead
Yeah.
Alive?
Yeah, so I was trying to explain to her Dead Alive. Do you remember that movie?
That
Do
was
you
another
remember
one that was
movie, Christian?
horrible.
Yes.
Okay.
I've never seen
And I was
it.
like, this is how I explained it to her. And tell me if this isn't the most accurate thing you've ever heard in your life. I was like, listen, it's a horror movie from like the late 80s, early 90s. I'm like, it's real
It's,
shit
what's his
quality.
name? It's the guy that made King Kong, right?
I
One
don't
of the
know.
King Kongs?
I don't know. I
Peter
was like,
Jackson.
But I said
Yeah.
to her, I'm like, it's real shit quality. I'm like, the blood is like a pinkish color, and there's an obnoxious amount of it in that.
Wasn't there like the lawnmower? Remember the lawnmower?
Yeah.
Did somebody turn a lawnmower upside
and
down?
then,
And
and then
fucking...
she's like, well, what did it have to do with it? I'm like, I don't know. It was some kind of fucking rat monkey like gargoyle looking thing.
And it bit the old woman or something, right? It bit his mother.
And then she turned into a zombie and started tearing everybody up.
Johnny, you were totally right. It is from the dude who made King Kong.
Holy shit.
Peter
2
Jackson.
points for Johnny.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Johnny knows his shit.
I'm
No,
getting
I'm like
you,
sometimes
jackass.
some things.
I'm getting schooled by the fucking Red Knight again.
I've never seen it. We tried to look for it.
You definitely, it's hard to watch, but it's worth
It is
watching.
definitely hard to watch, but you'll never forget it, and that's what I told her. I was like, you'll remember it for the rest of your life, I promise.
And then there was another one. There was another one that I started watching. For some reason, I'm getting some nasty horror movies on I want to say Cinemax.
Was it Bad Taste?
No, it was these little puppets that they're called the Feebles.
The Feebles?
The Feebles is good shit, though, man.
Oh my god, dude, that was another one I had to shut off.
That one's actually all right, though. I like that one.
I'm like, why am I scared of these nasty little whatever they are?
Teeth. Oh, that movie's
Teeth,
fucked up.
Rubber. Teeth is. Everybody likes teeth.
Oh, Teeth is the chick with the
vagina.
Yeah.
I thought Rubber was stupid, to be honest.
Oh, Rubber was actually, that was pretty funny, right? That was the tire in the desert.
The entire movie is nothing but a tire that kills people.
All right, I got one. This is really old and this is badass. It was called, I think it was just called The Car.
Oh my god, it's one of my
that
favorite
movie, yeah.
movies, John.
The Car.
The Car is
that
one
thing
of my
was
favorite movies. Yep.
It's that movie's in the same vein as Maximum Overdrive, Christine.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that.
Oh yeah, Christine. I like. My favorite part of Christine is the old guy, and when Christine comes back into the garage, burned up after he ran over to a couple of guys and went to the gas station, and he goes, the old man, the guy from Mrs. Doubtfire. That was the same guy from Mrs. Doubtfire, and he goes,
the ride is over.
Walks up, yeah, he goes, yeah. He walks over with the shotgun. He's like, if I gotta come in and get you, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, that was good.
That movie was like one of my favorites growing up.
And
I love that film.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Danielle Lane gets the comment of the fucking week. Right there. It wasn't teeth. It was pillow pants. Pun game on point. We fully respect it. We love
Chrissy
it.
said we got to look up Brain Dead if
I
we
will
want
look
to
up
see
Brain
it.
Dead.
So, Chrissy, we're going to do that tonight because I really want to see this
It's
movie.
the same movie, though? Brain Dead and
Yeah,
Dead
well,
Alive?
it's like the colony
Brain
and
Dead.
like what we watched last night.
These are all Peter Jackson's like early movies before he did like Lord of the Rings and shit.
Oh, yeah, like the original, like his yeah, all right.
Yeah, his original filmography.
Before he did
but like
fantasy.
these movies,
He did shit horror. Yes.
it's actually kind of hilarious because you'll watch these movies and be like, this dude goes on to make Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense.
So, Matt Leonard brought up a really good one, Death Proof.
Oh,
and
I love Death Proof.
I still
that
to this day
movie.
can't figure out if it Death Proof, if the bad guy is Kurt Russell
or is it
Rosario Dawson at the end of the
no,
Well,
what
my
about? All
favorite
right, so what
character
about
is
that?
Jessie Graff, man. She went from being a stunt woman to actually acting in the movie, and then she became a huge American Ninja Warrior. The blonde chick from the movie. That's
Oh yeah,
her.
yeah, she was
Zoe Bell.
actually pretty
Yes,
badass.
that's Jessie Graff. She's
What
like
about
one of my favorites.
What about the
I
one?
agree, Matt.
The
100%.
first there was two sets of chicks in that movie, right?
Yes, the first set
set of
gets
chicks,
murdered.
and her
Yes.
leg doesn't her leg just fly
Yeah, it
and
gets
just bounce
snapped
down the
off and
street?
thrown across the street.
Yeah. Kurt Russell was that was all right. Then the other one, they
call me
what was
Stuntman
the other
Mike.
one?
He was too Snake
Planet
Roberts.
Terror.
It was Death Proof.
Planet Terror. Yeah,
with
that was
Snake
another
Roberts.
one. That was hard to watch because it was like
with
people.
fucking Rose McGowan and her
With a
machine
machine gun leg.
Yeah. That was. I mean, it was all right.
pirate. Yo, you think with all that firepower strapped to her leg, she'd at least be able to like hop? You know what I mean, like a superhero? Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know why I'm watching these. I guess Halloween's coming up and they're starting to play some.
My favorite holiday. We actually,
soup,
I
spooky
think
soup.
our Halloween. I think Halloween is on a Monday, and we're not going to be doing the show that Monday because we got to take the kid trick or treating.
Wait a minute, what is this
Do
from?
that important stuff.
This year Halloween fell on the weekend. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what that's from.
No.
No.
This
Halloween
year.
3.
This year Halloween fell on the weekend.
The only Halloween movies
Me
that
and
she
Ghetto
lets me
Boys
watch
were
are
trick or
Rob
treating.
Zombie
the
ones.
Rob Zombie ones. She loves.
Robbing
And the
little
original.
kids for bags.
And the second one, I like them.
Oh, we're gonna be dressing up. Well, all right. Let me rephrase that. I will be dressing up all October long. Don't you worry.
Do you guys know who Bushwick Bill is?
No.
No.
He was a little rapper, a little guy, little rapper. The Ghetto Boys. You never heard of the Ghetto Boys?
Never heard of the Ghetto Boys. I'm sorry.
My mind is playing tricks on me.
Johnny.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
It might be, very much
No, what?
No, that's the name of the song. My mind is. You remember Office Space, right?
Yes.
Of course.
Damn, I want to be a gangster.
Yes.
shit, okay.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
them.
That's the Ghetto Boys.
Only
Okay.
Johnny.
How did we get from horror movie to Ghetto
I don't
Boys?
know, man, but we're
Well,
about
he's-
to jump again. Hold
Well,
on.
he got,
we gotta-
well, a part of the song is this year Halloween fell on the weekend.
So we actually do have to stop for a second. And first off, I want to pay the bills.
Oh, yeah.
Today's show is brought to you for Child's Play Charity. Please check out Child's Play Charity at www.childsplaycharity.org.
And
There-
on my birthday, I raised $120 for Child's Play Charity.
See, if she can do it, so can y'all. All right? So go
right.
out there, hang out. They're in 185 hospitals. I gotta get better at this. They give video game systems to kids who are suffering in hospitals. It's a good thing. It's a win. Smoke some weed, donate some money, make everybody smile. We are brought to you by Smokeland out of Old Bridge. It is the premier smoke shop in the Middlesex County area. You
Yes.
can know it is marked with a giant flag that has our cans on it, the old ones, not
The
the
Good
new
Soup
ones.
Live logo.
Not
Wait
the
a
new
minute.
ones that Chris
Who's
McDonald
got
and
nice
Chrissy
cans?
Wiseman were nice enough
Nice
to
I
make.
have
cans.
nice cans. You
Nice
have nice
cans.
cans. You have nice cans.
I have no cans.
You have little itty bitty cans.
I have fighter pilot cans.
I can't with your shit.
The
And we are also brought to you by the Draft Stop. So please check out the Draft Stop at
DraftStop.com.
and Draft Stop on Instagram and I believe Facebook as well. And they are also sponsoring our giveaways. Please check them out. They've got really good weighted products. They have the
We use them all over the house.
the Marvel door stoppers, which I like. Yeah, we have about 8 of them.
No, we
Angie
have.
has nice cans. She does have it.
I have boobs. Boobs. Headlines.
all right, so can I tell
Sorry.
you? Can I tell you what happened to me this morning?
Go ahead.
Sure.
What happened to you
All right,
this
so
morning?
I jumped in the shower. My girl was, I guess she was doing whatever she was doing in the bedroom, and I jump in the shower, and I'm like I'm lathering up, and I was just cleaning everything off, and all of a sudden, I'm just like, maybe just grabbing it a little bit, and
He's just
she was
toying with it a little
always
bit,
she was
you know?
in the other she was on the my upstairs is kind of big, and all of a sudden I was just messing around a little bit, you know what I mean, but I was so soaked up that you could hear it. I mean, I can't hear it because I can't
So
fucking hear
all
it.
she heard was
Yeah. So she was like, "What are you doing in there?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute, whoa!" And I was, actually, I was really trying to clean it really well.
yeah, me too. Gotta
was-
clean it really, really well.
That's it. I was really scrubbing it,
What are you doing?
and
Drugs.
she freaking heard it.
Yeah,
I'm
of
like,
course
"How
you
did
heard
you
it."
hear it?"
She fling open the curtain
See,
like,
She was like, "What are you doing?"
Bro,
doing?
You know what? Fuck that, Johnny. Listen, that next time that shit happens, you do what I do, right? So the next time you're in there and you're doing your thing and she comes in, you're gonna turn and you're gonna lean into it.
I'm gonna have to start wearing my hearing aids in the shower.
Oh no!
so you couldn't hear anything you were doing?
Well, it seems last night you caught John spanking it. No,
I was just scrubbing it.
Just scrubbing it, rubbing it? You mean
What is
rubbing it?
what's his name say in Full Metal Jacket? Clint Eastwood in Heartbreak Ridge. If you shake it more than twice, you're
Shake it once, that's okay. Shake it 2 times, that's fine. Shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself again.
yes.
I don't care, dude. I've jerked it twice since we've been here. I don't. Yeah,
Tonight?
The
Maxime Bradley is like PG. I'm like,
Nah.
you don't know
Nah,
this
this
show.
is not a
this
PG
is
show,
not a
Maxime. I am
PG
so
show
sorry.
in the slightest.
We talk about
if you're
dicks and
watching this with your
boobs
children, you're making poor life decisions.
You're watching this with your
oh
children.
yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't
CPS
mean
is
that. I
outside
didn't
your
mean.
fucking
I was
door.
just. It was actually about
Oh, stop. There's no
Good-
reason. Listen,
It
we
was
are
good
a-
hygiene. Good hygiene on my
We're setting an
behalf.
We
example.
do this for the children. We don't encourage them to watch.
Yeah, it's not for kids. It just helps them. You know what I mean?
We just raise money for them.
We
Not
raise money
completely
for 'em.
inappropriate.
But they shouldn't be watching this shit.
Maxine, we knew you were kidding, but no, I'll tell you what. Here's the real fact of it. So, you sick bastards aren't gonna notice us unless we are outrageously ridiculous like we are, and that's the only way we
Facts.
can get you guys to look at.
No, I mean,
Child's Play. So really, we do this for
kidding me?
you.
I could actually tell stories that would make your toes curl up, but you know what I mean. I don't know if I should.
I mean, we do it all the time.
I don't know if I should. No, I mean, so, and I'm
Then
talking.
let's do it, Johnny.
And
Let's turn on all the lights.
I would. You know what I mean? And maybe I would exaggerate like a little teeny bit to make, but they're basically.
It's to make it's more. Trust me.
It's more dramatic.
It's dramatic lighting.
They're basically all true. And maybe next week I'll tell the story of the yeah.
And Johnny thought to himself, if you don't get that fucking light out of my head.
Oh wait, can I tell you this? I haven't seen you guys in like
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. So I go. All right, I can't say any names, and I can't even say where I go because I don't want anybody to get embarrassed. But so I go to my barber, and she, it's been a while since I even had a haircut, shave. Well,
Yeah.
I was clean shaven.
Yeah, no, I mean, you look
Yeah,
great
no,
at your
you were-
premiere.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck us, right?
Yeah, we have plenty of time for this story.
All right, so I go
very,
and
very
she
interested.
is actually really cool, and she's a cool chick, and so I go, and what I do is I go and she takes care of everything for me, and when I say everything, I mean everything, like my hair, my face, my back, my armpits, my.
Johnny's talking about the sucky ball.
No, not like that. She doesn't do.
It's a barber with a
No,
shower.
not like. No, she's not.
Do they have a
she
shower
doesn't.
table at your barber?
No shower table. Oh, that's the hey, I've been to those, but she's cool, and you know what I mean. So my girl actually went with me, so we're waiting,
it's
and
one of
she
those.
was. She had a lot of customers, right? There was a lot of people. There's like 5 barbers in the place, and so she goes. So my girl comes with me. And so what we're gonna do is we go in the back. We go in the back room. There's like a room back there, and so we do that. We do my body first. So we go in it before she does my face
stop.
and my.
You gotta
my
stop.
head.
I got one thing I gotta say in between your story because I have one moment to get this out, and it's the perfect moment. So you guys have to understand. You got to picture this. There's the barber lady.
Yes.
And then Johnny's girl's on the other side. So in essence, Johnny, you wound up like a pair of goddamn Chinese finger cuffs.
Yes, he did.
All right. So we go. So my girl goes to, I want to say Walgreens or something. So she goes to Walgreens.
Oh, while you go in the back room.
So I go in the back, and it's funny because I'm standing there naked in the back, and
Are you?
Yeah. And she goes, before she even started trimming certain spots, she goes, "Is your girlfriend cool with this?" And I said, "Yeah, she's cool with it, man. Don't worry, she's cool."
She's cool. Just make sure she's got any fucking hair in her mouth, and she'll be happy.
So
I know.
it's-
Listen, Tara, I'm not judging. She makes me do the same thing.
Oh,
I
no
totally
names,
get it.
man, no names.
Stop. Why do you guys see? Why does the older generations get embarrassed over stuff like
Now,
getting?
I should actually
manscaped.
give my barber a shout out because people
See?
would probably
See?
go.
It's exactly what you see.
Listen, you ain't got John. You got nothing to be ashamed. Ask no bullshit. Ask Angie, man. Like, yeah, that's
Hey,
how
at
it is,
least
man.
you go somewhere.
I'm
He
shit-
shaves
I
his
do it
shit in the
myself.
shower.
I shave
There's
my
ball
balls in the
hair
shower.
No, I
everywhere.
can't. You know what? My belly. I have what you call a dicky do. Do you guys know what a dicky do is? When your belly sticks out further than your dicky do. So
Oh
got
my
Homer-
God.
It's Homer Simpson syndrome.
it's kind of hard to shave. I have to hold my belly up and
You get a mirror and stick it down there.
Yo,
and get
listen.
the razor.
But you have to put an attachment
No,
on because.
bro, what you got to do is here. This is how you roll it, right? So you get one foot up on like the fucking bathroom faucet.
And you do
And
what
this
a,
is why I have ball hair in my
Grab
sink.
your balls and like stretch them up.
yeah,
to your
because they're
stomach.
very wrinkled, and you're gonna pinch them with the actual beard trimmer.
I'm not sitting down. I use a
Johnny,
Mach
my
3.
child, I gave you secrets for a reason.
What is a secret?
What's
That you
God?
got-
What are
nobody
God?
did-
What's the reason why my balls are so wrinkled? I mean, I don't understand. I mean, that was obviously there must be a purpose, like from Adam and
It's
Eve.
not just you, my son. I gave that to everybody.
But like Adam and Eve were.
But why'd you make it
Hairy,
look disgusting?
hairy motherfuckers.
I mean,
That's
you
what
coulda-
Adam and Eve were. They didn't have soap.
And they
so
say,
imagine how
and the
that
cave,
smelled.
like back in prehistoric times.
You really want to explore that cave, Johnny?
No, the caveman was hairy because the hair is actually going to protect them. You know what I
need
mean?
a fucking counselor.
I like the story better when it was the sucky bar.
Sorry.
Yeah, now we're talking about hairy ball sacks.
Well, yeah, I don't. I haven't
Dirty
been to a.
assholes.
I haven't been to a like a. All right, so I guess there's two types of massage parlors, right? There's a shady massage and there's
No, there's
normal
one type of massage parlor, and then there's cheap guys and guys who spend money. That's
and
the
then
difference.
there's like Hands in Stone.
Well, Hand and Stone is a scam, but yeah.
Stone.
He's gonna be like Adam Sandler, and that's my boy. He's gonna be a massage envy and stick a $5 in his waistband and be like, what do you think?
You have to lay your pimp hand down.
Oh no.
But no, you know what I mean.
It looks like a chewed piece of bubble gum.
You know, it's So
It is, they're
you know, then
horrifying.
it's like, but if you, if you know, I just shaved. Obviously, she has to put an attachment on, so she doesn't. You can't just get right up to the.
Wait, who put an attachment on what, Johnny?
His
What were you
barber.
doing?
His barber.
Wait, no, whoa.
Hey-o.
Something in the keister. All right, we're getting a little X-rated here. We got to go easy.
A
What about the
little.
children.
I'm okay.
You
No,
guys
my
have
children.
You sick fucks.
So she put an attachment on, and what else happened in the back room, Johnny? While you went to the
Yeah.
barber. The
So
barber.
then when she was, you know, she obviously, you know, I
better
got
pay
nicked.
good money
I got
for this
nicked. I
haircut.
got nicked a little bit. There was a little bit
That's
of
Johnny's new Johnny's new nickname.
That's what?
attachment. So I got nicked a little bit, and
The
So
ball
she-
bag or
yeah, yeah.
The
So she had
giblets,
to
the
come
cash
in.
and
So she
prizes,
comes
if
in with
you
the
will.
alcohol, in the spray bottle. Yeah,
She
that
doesn't
was.
like you very much, does
Yeah, that
she?
was. She, you know, I told her to do. She had to do
now,
it.
do you
because-
guys have like a safe word when you go get your hair cut? Or
Pineapple, bitch, pineapple.
And then, so I freaking
where do you get your hair cut, man? I think I'm gonna
No,
start
I
going there. It
can't.
sounds
I
like
don't want to.
fun.
I'll ask her. Next time I go, I'm going to ask her if I could give her a shout out because I don't want her to. Because
I imagine this conversation goes as follows. Hey, can I give you guys a shout out on the show? John, this isn't a barbershop.
So I go. So yeah, it was like for my head, my face, my back, my armpits, my
Your butthole?
nether region,
Brazilian.
nether region. You like that?
His nether regions.
So
He
yeah,
got
it
the
was.
ABC nicked up down there.
It wasn't cheap. And plus, I give her a tip because of
I would
Jesus
hope you would
Christ.
give her a
She
tip.
had The tip.
Just for a minute, just to
That's
see how it feels.
that's crazy because that's all I am. I'm all tip.
Do they only take cash? People are
I'm all
asking, do you
tip.
bleach your butthole?
You got a ringtone change.
Next time I'm getting
He wanted it smooth for the tuck.
the star, I'll get the star. A star is born.
Hey, not my government name. My name is God here. Got it?
I don't
Got
think he's a cop.
Oh my God, you guys are bad.
We're bad.
Shit, Rob, this isn't my fault. This is your fault.
All right, I don't want to get. Wait, you know what I mean?
We ain't getting kicked off the internet. Fuck them. If Danger Zone didn't get us kicked off, we'll be fine.
We're talking about shaving the nether regions.
This is important
Nether.
shit, people.
Is that the nether ending
Very-
story?
This is
The nether ending
The
story.
nether ending story. I'm bleeding. Help!
Atreyu.
yeah.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
All right, so yeah, I don't want to get us banned.
We're not gonna get banned.
Was that
We're fine.
was that before the premiere that you had your nether region shaved?
Yeah,
We have really
I
good
was-
barbers.
I was
in
actually
Jersey.
thinking about. I went. She made me get. My girl made me get some nice clothes. I had to go. I don't shop at Macy's, and here I am in Macy's buying shoes, and I'm like, so I bought. I bought some shoes. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, and I got some nice pants. I got a nice shirt, and I was so smooth though. I should have went naked.
Yeah, you should have went and you could have been like a
Or
hairless
like with a
cat.
whipped cream, like
Just
with a
walked
remember
into
like
the shop butt naked
with the
You're
whipped
like,
cream, with the whipped cream suit on.
Showing up on stage.
Yo, what do you have to say to get thrown off? I mean, I could
Nothing.
get.
I mean, pretty much, unless you're like,
Don't say it.
I can't say.
Talking about bad candy a lot. You can't talk about bad candy a lot.
No bad candy, and you can't talk about
Really bad,
the-
inappropriate.
No, I was gonna
stuff.
say the movement of living products that also happen to have social security numbers. Like you can't, you can't
God,
talk about,
yeah, I'm not gonna
you can't
take
talk
my
about
driver's
selling that
license.
kind of crap either. Like,
Yeah, but
that's
we
all
can talk
numbers.
about shaving your asshole. That's perfectly acceptable.
A finger cuff on your nub, Johnny. They're talking about you putting a finger cuff on the tip.
I told you, I'm basically that's all I am is tip.
But maybe if you put a finger cuff on it and then you
An
like stuck your
extendo.
finger in the other side and you pull, you could fucking.
You could use your
work it out.
attachment that your barber has.
Don't feel bad, bro. I'm Irish too, so I'm not judging. All right, I got a stubby little shillelagh too. Don't worry
Am I an
about it.
Irish setter?
And
Huh?
does it have long red hair?
I was about to say, do you have a? Is it like a little red rocket? Red rocket! Red rocket!
Yeah, it was so freaking hairy too. I mean, it was just.
I really.
It's like
hope
I don't
you
get
gave that
hair.
poor
I don't have
girl
hair
an
anywhere.
extra
I,
tip.
I,
Just so
it-
y'all know, God's black.
I know. We fucking know.
That's
Walked past me earlier, I
so.
felt
So
it
obviously,
cross my shoulder.
obviously, that's a radiator hose. The I you know what? I was so hairy.
Like a baby's arm.
That's hammer.
arm holding
That's hammer strong.
Oh my god.
Christian's hung like a baby. It's like 8 pounds 4 ounces 21 inches.
Or what's the one? It's like
Table.
it's like yeah. I'm 3 inches from the floor. You know, in a way. You know, in a way, it's not. You know, it's like having. I'm not going to say. I don't. You know, whatever. Having a big
Cock.
whatever.
Dick.
Schlong.
Okay.
Schlong.
All right.
Pecker.
It's almost like being too tall. You know what I mean? If you're any taller than like 6'4",
Nope,
it's a
incorrect.
pain in the ass.
I mean, for
if you have
somebody
a
it
big-
is.
Oh shit! That was a good one. Oh shit!
Buzzing.
You know, I may have trouble with some doorways sometimes.
And you're like 6'4".
Oh yeah.
Bro, you're like, you ever seen
And I may not be able to find my shoe size everywhere.
Have you ever seen
But goddamn, sex is fun, all right? Eat shit and die.
What is
God's out.
the woman says this is funny. I could say Shaq's name. The woman says, yeah, Shaq's dick is so big that when he sends a dick pic, he needs a drop box.
Nice.
You know what it's
I
like
stole
being
that
the only
joke. I stole
female
that.
on this stage talking about dicks and cocks and wieners and balls.
Yeah, that's maybe
Why,
we're,
you're
we're
like-
a
Do you
little
know
off.
what I
expert.
do for a living? I see dicks and cocks and wieners.
That's
and
what I'm
balls
saying.
all day
You're the
long.
fucking expert. Yo, tell me this, ready? You have a girl
Do you ever see some dude come in who's halfway good looking and he's got a giant schlong?
Do you know what
And you're
they-
like,
Immediately think about
"Damn,
cheating on me?"
that's
And
a
I'm like, oh, I want to
juicy-
get with that. You know, no,
That's
what
a
they usually say
juicy-
to me is I've been shitting all night. And I have to go to the bathroom.
You're like, well,
now,"
he's kind
and
of
they're,
hot. He's got a
like,
big
holding
dick,
their
but he just shit
asshole.
all over me.
And I'm like, you're not attractive this second because you're holding your asshole because there's shit ready to squirt out of it. Yes, and maybe you do have a nice schlong, but I'm really not concerned with
Now
that.
stop, and hear me out first. This is more important.
Circumcised
Honey,
or uncircumcised?
I had my procedure done at your place.
I know.
What,
Can I
your
tell them what I did?
your
Can we tell them what I
circumcision?
did?
Only if I could show them.
You were
Okay,
circumcised
so-
at 30 years old?
So Bill had a colonoscopy done when we first started dating at the place that I work. I was just a staff nurse. And at the end of the procedure, they pull the scope out and he had his colonoscopy. And I told the doctor to focus on one specific area for where the scope was. And they put on this tramp stamp and put
oh
on
my
this
god, dude,
60-inch
you
monitor.
really have one of those, dude.
I do
And
have a
he
tramp
goes,
stamp. Thank you very much.
he goes to me, he goes, what the hell is this? And now it's on the 60-inch monitor and all the nurses are standing around.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if I
looking
turn
at his
around
tramp
again,
stamp.
Christian could blow it up onto this one.
Oh shit.
Oh my god! Because you have to remember, a colonoscopy scope magnifies it by 600, so it goes from being like a size of a grain of rice to being like this.
And my
big.
tattoo's about that big.
So it took up the entire television.
Oh my
So,
god. dude.
real talk, the reason I got a tramp stamp was that, one, I'm an idiot, and two, and more importantly, when I got it, I was like 16.
You were some biker's hoe.
Take it to the root.
God damn it! To the cob, Johnny!
To the cob. Back to the corn on the cob.
No, man, it wasn't a tramp stamp back then. Or maybe it was, and the tattoo artist that I used, but you know what's fucked up is I used that tattoo artist for like 8 years after that. And if he was fucking with me and just wanted to tattoo, I'm an asshole for keep going back to him. You know how much money that dude made off of me over the years?
Okay, so he also did a tattoo of me on Bill's arm. I'm a fallen angel. But when he put my hands together,
looks like a stripper that has no fingers.
I don't have any fingers. I have webby hands, like a frog.
She'll put a picture up on the interwebs.
And I had he wanted to make my hair black, and I obviously have red hair.
So we did red.
But he made it stripper red,
Yeah,
like red,
But
like stop sign
Jody
red.
fixed it.
Yes, my
What
tattoo
about
artist fixed
did
it.
you ever see the movie We're the Millers?
Yes.
Of course, one of my favorite movies.
And he was like, the one dude was like, yeah, you know
No
what I'm saying?
regrets.
No regrets.
Not
He's
even
"You
like
sure, not even one.
not even like one letter. It's my credo.
See, this is becoming the best episode ever. Even God has made us see a vision of this man.
Yeah, but listen. So if you take,
Oh shit! You know what?
Ernie just put. Yep, there's our
Suck it,
illustrious
Johnny.
castle keeper himself.
He's not
Ernie.
fucking here.
Yeah, our castle keeper is like the stepfather that went out for fucking scratchers 3 days ago and never came back.
so listen. If you guys, if you went camping and you woke up the next morning and you had your pants were around your ankles and you had Vaseline in your butt,
I'm gonna stop you right there.
would
Can we
you
go
tell
camping?
anybody?
You want to go camping? Come on, let's go
Would I
camping.
tell anybody?
Okay, I'll go.
First, I would want to know if I drank anything.
Couple roofies.
Yeah, maybe some roofies. I would look to see if there's anybody around me, and then I would look to see.
I'll tell you guys what, if you guys have been so good tonight that we're not going to do it tonight because we've only got 3 minutes left. But next week, I'll put it in the topic list. I will tell you guys the story about when me and Angie got roofied at the Poconos.
Yes.
We literally got drugged the last
Yes,
time we went
we
to the
did.
Poconos. It was bad, dude.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We'll tell that story next time.
Somebody tried to take advantage of you guys.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Angie wound
yeah.
up making out with a girl with no teeth.
Really? Oh, snap. That's awesome. Oh, shit.
I have
Let's
no
extend.
memory of it. We'll
let's
talk about that on the next episode.
All right, if you tell that one, I'll tell the story of my
Please. The crustaceans.
my seafood problem.
Crustacean sensation.
I'm allergic to
Guys, you need to
seafood.
tune in next week.
Since next week's episode is about stories, God's got a story. God got some magic dust sprinkled into a drink at Seaside Heights.
Yes.
was
Yes.
that
Did you
magic
make out
dust?
with a guy with no teeth?
It was not a fun time.
Was that Magic Dust's last name Ringwald?
Oh, I wish.
You got the joke though, right?
You know,
Is that Molly McButter?
Yeah, Molly Ringwald, so Molly.
Yeah, we didn't give Molly. We definitely.
We have a bad situation though right now. Not bad. We're gonna play the intro video again tonight to exit, only because I don't have the ending theme in here anymore.
Why did you take it out?
Because I'm rebuilding them, all of the videos.
Okay.
could have
So
just left it.
I forgot. It was an accident. I didn't mean to delete it. It actually kind of happened on accident. So I screwed up. But hey, guys, so the prize packs will be going out. Please tell everybody. I will create a post tonight. Put your, info and addresses. You don't have to put it in the post. Just PM them to me so that I can send them out. I will send out the prize packs. It'll be like over the next couple weeks. We'll be setting them out a little at a time. Just because I have to counterbalance the shipping charges. Thank you again to Chris McDonald and Chrissy Wiseman for the amazing.
All right, you guys are.
Thank you guys so much.
Special thanks to the goats.
And thanks to all you guys for being here. Go check out Child's Play Charity, Smoke Better NJ on Instagram, and the Draft Stop on Instagram. Have a great night.
All right, take care, people.
Bye.
I come for some good soup.
Welcome to the Good Soup Live.
Good soup line. All I ever think about is good soup line. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs, where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The good soup line. All I ever think about is good soup line. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs, where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The good soup line.
The Good Soup is live at the one and only Spot Castle in Leonardo, New Jersey.